Hello, welcome back to Chicago Airfield, where I'm testing a fairly special car, the new Mustang. Well, it's the newest Shelby Mustang, the Shelby GT500. And unlike the old Shelby GT500 from 1965, which produced 355 brake horsepower, this isn't just a random number. This actually does produce 500 brake horsepower. 500 bhp. That's powerful enough to replace the moon. The power, where that power comes from, is the same engine as a Ford GT, a 5.4 litre V8 with a supercharger. And the noise! If I wasn't shouting, you wouldn't hear me. I can do 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. If I go flat out, I will hit the limiter at 155 miles an hour. No! This is bad. This is the best looking Mustang ever made. And the worst. I mean, the normal Mustang has got a bar, a suspension in the rear that connects the rear wheels to each other. So one wheel does the other. But it is hopeless in there. But alright, we don't have 500 brake horsepower, we only have 300. This has exactly the same suspension. They haven't fiddled with it, so it's one of the worst suspensions in the world. And the worst handling car in the world. Or we'll make it to this. Yes, look at that. Now that looks great. But the problem is, when it lets go, you can never ever catch it again. Oh God. The noise! Listen to that engine! You know, the only thing I want to do in this is go in a straight line. No corners. No traffic. No nothing. Unfortunately, you have to turn around all the time. And then you end up in a cloud of smoke because the rear wheels are spinning up. And you end up with a huge mark of rubber on the track. This thing is absolutely the best looking Mustang ever. The best sounding Mustang ever. And this really is what the word Mustang stands for. I mean, there is a Roush Mustang with a lot less power, but still 450. They have fiddled with the suspension, the brakes. Unlike Shelby, round this track it would be faster. But my God, I would buy this one. Oh, would a Mustang shoot be like? It might look awful through the corners, but I have a big smile on my face now. Because this thing is one of the most fun cars I've ever driven. You can have old-fashioned tricks in it. Like this. I'm going to try and do another lap now. This thing is the worst car in the world for these sort of things, but my god, I'm having fun. Oh. Unlike a German car, this doesn't have an active exhaust that limits the sound and ruins the fun. And this is way cheaper than any German car from the same level. I mean, a 500 horsepower German car like the M5 is 3, maybe 4 times more than this. And my god, it doesn't sound like this. And it doesn't look like this either. I mean, so what we have here is one of the worst cars in the world, and it's brilliant. And if you wanted to, you could use it every single day, because you have a boot and you have even got rear seats. But now, who is going to pay the damage on my car? You want to make smoke? Get yourself a Mustang. Away with nicotine, just a Mustang. See you next time.